Because when you work third shift, your sleep schedule goes out the window. You get too much, not enough, or just right is not consistent at all with sleep.
There we go. Music player apparently didn't want to work.
I
Hi.
Hi. It's game
I
time.
was washing dishes. That's why it took me so long.
It's alright.
Yay.
How dare you
I
say
keep.
other things are more important than this game?
I know. Rude.
Ow.
Rude indeed.
Seems
Okay, I'll just go and wash dishes harder next time.
Do
Dang.
better.
We see that your kid's far more important than the game all the time.
Damn.
You're sending mixed.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Should we move on? Are we live?
Yes,
no,
we're
we're not
just
live.
Yes.
we just went.
Move up to campfire, and
Okay.
if you could, pretty please, change the team entry
I
picture
did.
because
I
it's not
did.
team one,
I
it's
saw.
team two.
I saw. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're not those degenerates. Wrong degenerates.
I know. I'm sorry.
You
I'm
know,
moving
I.
fast I can here.
Squints. You're fine, dude.
I.
Come on.
Diggy diggy hole. I'm not a dwarf, but a digging hole.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here.
Good.
Hi, stream. How you doing?
Yes. Hello, and welcome to today's stream.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how awake are we?
I
Probably pretty awake.
Pretty awake here too.
I only had 3 hours of sleep, but I'm still doing good.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yo, I did such a good job on the badges. Toot my own fucking
Oh.
horn here.
Badges? We don't need no stinking badges.
Hey, fuck you.
We do if she makes them.
How much for a badge?
She's making good.
You know how much
get
it is for a badge?
uh,
It is it is 7 Canadian. Once a
Dang.
month. 7.99 Canadian.
Once.
Yeah.
Why is it showing me Final Fantasy? You know what? Let me not think of that right now. And then we go and see these badges, guys. Oh my gosh. These amazing badges made by the very best Just Draws Ducks.
indeed.
Yeah. This channel proves that I don't just draw ducks. I don't
Yeah.
just draw the ducks. Sadly, my life is not 100% consumed by ducks, but you know, gotta do what I gotta do.
Draw gooses.
Sadly,
There's
even worse.
there's an ad break, everyone.
That's
Hey,
Very,
Chaz,
very,
maybe
very,
Not
very-
everybody
for your
has
next
to.
character, you can have your familiar could be a duck.
No.
My
Stop it.
next character will be a guy who just does beats.
We'll be duck folk.
Maybe my next character Pass will let me have a silly little guy and not like the fucking princess of the underworld.
You're not the princess of the underworld. How many times do I have to tell you? God damn it! Stop it!
Yeah, she's the princess of nightmares, airs, and dreams.
Yo,
Hockey disagrees with this shit.
It's
I like the
totally
bird.
different. Totally different.
Want to break from the light?
CD, I'm your creator. I can delete you as well as I put you into this game. Don't make me.
Why are you getting mad at CD? CD's literally the one that was agreeing with you.
Oh,
can't
correct.
CD?
Nah,
How
CD,
dare-
you see, this man disrespects you. Nah, we don't take that disrespect.
That is so
We
disrespectful.
Can you believe it?
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hmm.
And he calls himself a very good creator. How dare he try and kill one of his creations? Mm-mm.
Isn't that all what a creator does? Is create and destroy in an endless cycle.
No, a
Well, that's
creator.
good.
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll get back into the corner.
Wait, Eagle is screaming. What?
Uh, 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 ex- excuse me?
What?
It's an American thing. Yo, change your somebody who is that? Who's that?
I don't want
You.
to swipe my. No.
Koi, change it. Okay,
I'm
Koi,
going
I
change
to.
the picture.
I am full now.
I changed it.
Oh, you did? Okay, let me
No.
refresh.
I was
I,
also just
I'll
to
read.
say that he did change into his character picture. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's fine. Which
Listen, I
Change
don't
it back.
focus on that. Yeah.
There it is.
fine, fine. I'll just go and play some. I don't know. Go on a date with an eldritch being. Dang.
So, first off, not available.
Is that
Second
how we're
off,
starting? So okay.
Happy Mother's Day to Pepper.
Happy
I don't care
Mother's
if it's
Day.
early. Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, her first one, and she's not home. She's out with a couple of her girlfriends celebrating it.
Oh,
Slay.
bless.
With the little one.
Yeah.
Slay.
This is the thing.
Happy Mother's Day.
Yes,
Enjoy the
indeed.
So-
screams
To
of
all of
happiness.
you out there who are watching, remember, be grateful. Even if you're maybe not entirely on good footing with your mom, always remember you only have them as long time as you have them in.
Thank you, Pass. I'll
So-
take that.
So remember, always appreciate, even if you're on rocky footing with them. Give them a
Thank you,
call,
Pass.
send them a text, do what you do. I can
Oh,
say
Pass. That's.
I can say as someone who lost a parent early that it's not easy. And always reach out whenever you can because you never know when you gotta lose them.
True.
Hey, Pass. Happy Mother's Day. Anyways,
I'm not a mom!
So that was so awkward
Hold up.
for some
Hold up.
reason.
Hold up. Technically, you play a lot of our characters' parents, so yeah.
That's true.
yeah.
True,
That's
I
true.
am both the mom and the dad in the relationship. Crap.
You take
And-
that nugget and you run.
And the
Also,
grandpa.
don't forget about my character's children that you're an aunt to, and the guardian mother. Dang,
Quince.
I can forget.
Wait, what children?
Quince.
When
Yeah,
you
I'm
You
talk
don't-
sure.
children.
I
Oh,
mean,
how-
children. Speaking of children, who's gonna do the recap?
Nikki nodded.
Not it.
Here I am, mid pizza slice. My
Wow.
god.
I guess you all just need me to describe it.
No. You know what?
Okay.
Nah. I'm not
Okay, but
gonna
only
take
if you
this.
do it in your Irish accent. I don't want to hear it otherwise.
Oh, please, please no.
No, my Irish accent is terrible.
Please,
It
please
keeps
no.
devolving.
May the 4th be with you.
Uh,
Okay,
it's-
so
I-
Nam can't make heads or tail of what the potions are. She looks them over. She thinks that the seller is desperate, backs away, taking the children in tow on goes. Sabertooth, Kid Bus, Woot. Seamus calls Conolith about potions and poisons. Tim talks to Tharsis. Boomsticks are made by blessed crystals or lightning struck tree branches. Baby break, counter, 1. Oh, for the record, there are 3, so it's funny. Let's see. Tharsis asks Connie, MB. MB's better. Yeah, asks MB to grab him a crystal. Long story short, through a series of shenanigans, sweet silvered words, and a whole lot of effort, he grabs a rock. And that rock happens to be stupid powerful and very important. Let's see. Tharsis is mortified because what they grabbed was the heart of the mountain. Also, MB shouldn't be giving blood to local spirits. But here we are. Congratulations, Koi Point. Oh. Nim was doing errands and domesticating the deer. The eggs are rocking violently. Nim had to go deal with that. There is talk about hostile negotiations, Sea of Grass, Beast Folk, all that jazz. Let's see here. Yes. So the old guy that was giving us a lot of flack before we were able to take him to base gets uppity. And he learns what hostile negotiations are the hard way. Don't worry, I took care of it. And Tenny was talking about the Nexus. Argius is the prideful old elf's name who knows Alani. Apparently that's his mother, so happy Mother's Day. Cough. He wants to ask if Alani could update them on what exactly happened, but Tenny shares that it has been hard getting answers out of her. However, it's likely something that will need time. Meanwhile, Nim is stuck trying to hatch the egg. Eggs are scary. The whole thing breaks down into the fact that the rock egg is definitely fiery phoenix. That's what happens when you roll 99 out of 100. Scary. And Sobek will end up being a oddball because where Koi and Tharsis thought it'd be a good idea to put it in a 2-foot vase, you know, to contain the water that was pouring out of the egg, that wound up just opening a portal to, you know, ocean, water, I don't know. There's a bunch of sea creatures and stuff on there. It's really trippy. And let's see here. Chuktar is there, gives them water breathing. Fun. Toddler, head of a croc. Kind of freaky. Kind of cool. Nim introduces Sobek to Chuktar. And they seem to engulf in light and disappear. Small shimmers enter into Sobek. Nim scoops up Sobek and is being pulled up by Tharsis, where a giant pair of purple eyes from the deep look up at her. Yes, Nim once again is staring down at the big purple serpent that she wants to unapologetically shock in the face. I don't think she's gonna unlearn that anytime soon. Tenny finds the children, because they're toddlers with animal heads, to be a mockery of nature. The name is given to the bird head, Raw Leaf. Because, you know, you can't have Raw without Sobi. And Sobek is a young girl, and Raleigh is a young boy. And they are both super duper adorable. So now we have to figure out a way to put the heart of a mountain inside of a branch. And I have to be extremely careful with it because it's not only super precious, it's also very sensitive. There's also a note here about Tharsis being a half-elf. Don't know what's up with that. But in the end, the tired twins and Nim wind up napping on Ghost. It was quite the episode. Holy smokes. Sorry for the long read.
Amazing.
Hell yeah.
Point achieved.
So many notes.
It's
And
great,
people
isn't
wonder
it?
why I don't type recaps. So many notes.
I mean, I think everyone's recap is long. So we're very detailed. We do it.
We take
Mhm.
notes.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I hope you like the updated map I did.
Although my fence is looking a little naked,
I
but I
know
still appreciate it.
there is a minimum of what I have access to, even with the premium package I bought with the
Oh,
tool.
that's fine.
Because fences were not really a thing they had, so I literally had to go in and miniaturize palisades to use as fencing, which you kind of
That
did.
works. Yeah. That's just brilliant. Yeah.
And I didn't have anything that would make it look completely overgrown, but I'll keep looking deeper into the library of small tokens and whatnot and stamps I can get my hands on.
Oh yeah.
I just noticed the shrine area up at the top of the map.
Oh yeah.
That's near the
It's
mountain. where Call did the blood sacrifice.
You know, like
Look,
a champ.
look. They just have decided that they like the taste of my blood.
And then there's Guts Memorial over there.
Doesn't mean they're into blood sacrifice. They just appreciate it.
Squints.
Looks at the dangerous trend that is starting to be set in motion.
Good shit.
Also,
It's
also
nice
these
to-
black holes on my have they always been there?
I believe they have. They are in some of the mountains. I don't know why the texture might be glitching out. Give me
Okay, I figured that's because if you did put them in there, then we probably have to be worried. If you didn't know, then we're fine.
like if you look, they also up here
Yeah.
and here and there.
No, you don't.
Also, they are like kind of like over here too.
Right.
Excuse me, got a small hiccup there.
Can you hear every last delicious syllable of this pizza? I am very sorry if I'm giving you food ASMR right now.
We cannot hear you, but I'm still jelly because I'm starting to get a little bit snaggy.
I'm currently having Chipotle.
Sick.
God
I'm having
damn
one of
it!
the rice
Everybody
bowls.
is having food, and I'm just sitting here with nothing.
That's
I
it's
Don't
come
worry.
from
I'm not
Don't
come
worry,
from us
Jacob.
that play D&D. You gotta have snacks.
Yeah,
Yes.
like a rule.
So where are
I'm
we
just
starting?
We are starting with last we left off. We closed the scene off with Nim napping with the twins and Ghost, so we could pick up really with anyone.
Yes.
I was on the way to the elders.
Alright,
That's
let's do that.
I think I'm with Seamus, but I don't know.
Why does it always start in the middle of some of these numbers? I don't get it.
Maybe because the thing cuts it in half.
No, it's just sometimes the music number starts at random intervals, even though I have cleared them out. Because when you disconnect from the when everybody disconnects from the game, everything should reset, even the music numbers for where they were playing at. So that's why we're a little bit like.
Have you ever just eaten the pepperoni off of the pizza before eating the pizza slice?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
It's good, especially if it's the especially if it's the really spicy edition of pepperoni, like Herculeans. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
You're all monsters.
What I
True
do when I'm
monster.
in my half-awake state is what I do in my half-awake state.
Just give me a second here. I'm gonna grab quickly some snacks for myself. I got some chocolate and whatnot. I can get my little monkey hip paws on.
What kind of pizza are you eating?
So Costco has pepperoni pizza. That's what Tim picked up, and that's what I'm eating. I took 3 slices, and then I bit into the tip, and was like, there you go. It's a pizza slice.
Into the wait, what? Yeah, into the pizza. Got it.
Oh, the slices were stuck together, and it's like, at most
Oh.
I'd even only eat 3 at a time anyway. And,
Huh.
you know, whatever I don't eat, I'm just going to put in a Ziploc bag and put in the fridge, you know? Leftovers.
Yeah, I get you. Ooh, the cool stuff. So, like, how's everyone's week been?
I bottled 5 gallons of mead.
Oh, we saw that was looking
Yeah.
mighty fun.
It does sound like an interesting flavor to try. Apple mango.
Oh, yeah. Amp is glorious.
It needs some aging, but you know, we do our best.
So like how? Where, well, the demo's gonna take a bit, so guess I can scroll through my list of screenshots instead of playing a game while waiting.
Hey, go near. In
I
a future
mean,
batch, you just
we could always like, you know,
RP.
role play or something. Like,
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
are we playing D&D today or
I'm. Last I checked, yeah. What
like
are you goofballs doing?
Yeah, we are not in the
Squints.
zone today. We are not in the zone.
Last we
AutoZone?
left
This
off, I was
zone.
busy making bricks, so I'm not going to be walking around to anybody. So,
Okay, so nobody's talking to anybody. Gotcha. Okay.
oh no,
No,
you can let the
Alright.
people talk to me.
Bruh.
I don't know what
Uh,
I
Alright, you know
am.
what? You know what? Fuck all of you. No, I ain't talking to you. I ain't talking to you.
No,
I ain't talking to you. I ain't
Okay,
talking to you.
first off, I just got done with hatching 2 eggs.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, suddenly you have kids, now you don't have time for your family anymore. Wow. I see how it is.
Yeah.
That's freaking rich coming from the bitch that had the balls to tell me that I wasn't family.
You're not.
See?
Okay.
Case closed. I don't want to hear it.
You know what? I can solve all this.
What?
Give me a sec.
What?
What?
You know what changed all of this?
Just need to bring up my notes.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
So,
You know what can solve all of this? So Seamus, like, we got kids now. How do you feel about it?
I thought I say it'd be interesting to have some guardian children in the village.
Yeah,
Well-
but like, you,
That's like your go-to. Well, it'll be interesting.
What is that interesting?
Dilly Dolly run by.
He's a knowledge. Listen. He is not the knowledge domain. He's gotta be interested about anything that's new.
yeah, I guess, but like, I know like bad timing and because of everything that's been going on, and like we never had time to talk seriously, like one on one. But like, when are you gonna propose to Teddy?
Oh my god.
I'm stop distract. I'm sorry.
Hold up. Wait a minute. First off, didn't that ship like flounder? Second off,
It's the
isn't he being so respectful that he's not present right now?
He's being so respectful. He's respecting himself into celibacy. That's what he.
God
but
damn.
like, but like he has like. Do you not find Tenny attractive or anything?
I mean, okay, to be fair, he's being so respectful. Maybe the only way he's gonna get game is if he just goes straight to like marriage.
I'm asking. All right. You other players, I'm asking this in character.
Oh,
Out
okay,
of
never mind.
character.
I take all that back.
I was asking in character, not out of character.
Okay, even better.
I'm not there.
Continue. Go on.
Sorry. Let me specify. In character. So Seamus, when are you gonna ask? When are you gonna, take the next step with Tanny in your relationship?
What do you mean by next step?
You know how like stuff slowly process, like you know how there's stages to this. I don't know. I've never dated in my life, but like you know
Neither have I.
how well yeah, but like from what the elders say, there's like steps to it. Like you you become friends, you get to know each other, get to go on like get a personal thing, you get a personal connection going, and then you just ask if like maybe they would like to go further the relationship with you, you know?
Oh, we've been very busy with a lot of things. That's
Yeah.
stuff like that hasn't really been on the table, as it were.
Yeah, that's why I'm putting it on the table now, so that, like, as much as it is good to focus on all the, serious stuff, you can't always be serious. If, I mean, that's what God would have said. He would have said, smile and try and give us a hug or something.
Yeah. But Koi, I'm sure you know that Tanny's been going through a lot right now with her mother and all.
She
So-
has been going through it the hardest. That's why I'm suggesting maybe, ask her if you can have a one-on-one dinner together.
He suggested going on a
Something-
date with her.
Yeah. Is that what we're gonna call it? Yeah, I think we should call it a date. And that's how out of character. That's how dates were invented. In character. Yeah, I think you should do it. Never thought of
I
it being
don't
called a
know.
date. But like that's a good one. I need to write this down somewhere. Yeah, no, but like you should probably take her out. It may help her get her mind off things, or may help her open up a bit. She seems very on edge.
That one is for use for later chat.
Also, what's with the new guy? Conrad or Conleth?
Call
Conrad, got it.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to be like Nim because Nim, I don't want to tell Nim this, but she's kind of like a role model to me. I appreciate it. I'm trying to be more like her because it seems like she has everything down to a T, even when she doesn't.
So you're throwing,
But yeah,
are you gonna start throwing shoes at people now?
No! I don't think I'm allowed to. If I start throwing shoes at someone, she's gonna throw shoes at me. She has impeccable aim.
Aye, she does.
Not once have I seen that woman fail. So yeah, back on topic. But like, yeah, you should help Tanny get her mind off things by offering her, like a date together. I really like this name. How did you come up with the name Date? I like it. I really do.
I don't know, I heard some of the elders saying it.
When was this?
I heard of it with Father Teo when he was famous about his old days over at the shrine.
What was he like? Some sort of village, village charmer, I guess? Was he popular with women?
You do know that Tennis is his granddaughter, right?
Oh my gosh, Teddy is his granddaughter?
Aye.
No wonder. the
Okay,
two-
that is correct, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, just want to make sure that I'm not misremembering something.
Oh my gosh. No wonder the two have a stick up their butt. They related. But yeah, I think Father Teo would like to have you as one of their own, So like I don't know, try and consider it, when we get back, huh? Don't worry, I'll make sure no one finds out, and it will just be between me, you, and her. Sounds like a plan?
Sure, I'll see about asking her for dinner one of these days.
No, not one of these days, today.
Dude, we just got done dealing with childbirth.
Yeah, Nim's gonna be very cranky. So best way to stop her from throwing a shoe at someone is, I don't know, just maybe staying far away from her and the kids for a bit. You know, give them some time to bond. Honestly, Seamus, it feels like you don't even know how to deal with women at this point.
Do you?
No. Well, I'm not gonna. Sure, I'm gonna give you this like advice to ask, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm the guru with women.
I mean, what about
What?
you and Alane?
Oh, I mean, we don't really get time to talk that often. I mean, last time she offered me to be an elf, and now I'm starting to suspect something's up because I don't have memory of who I am, and now I think I may not be who people tell me I am. Whole identity crisis thing, but I try not to think about it.
Huh. So do we eventually make
Yeah,
it to the Elder's tent, or
yeah, man, you make it to the Elvis head. I can't keep up with this awkward dialogue. Oh, DM, you're lighting up, but no one can hear you.
Wait, what do you mean no one could hear me?
You were you talking this whole time?
Yes, I was. For fuck's sake!
Yeah.
Did my mic not pick
No,
it up?
Nope.
No!
no,
I
it
even
picked it
double
up. I think.
checked. I
No,
even
you no, not a damn word.
You were not making a sound.
really. Oh
Well,
god
because
damn
you
it!
like I saw you light up, and I was like, okay, maybe it's just like some background noise or something. And
Yeah, yeah,
then after I was like, hey, do we make it back? And then you light it up. I was like, yeah, no, probably mute or something,
No, I
and didn't
wasn't mute.
realize.
My mic, quite literally, I double checked everything was working. Like, mic was connected in. It
Dang,
was
that must.
turned on. Like, the mute button was pressed away from it and all that. It just didn't pick up. I was just sitting here like, wait, did Discord just have a
Discord
complete?
really said no. Discord really said no. We're gonna have this awkward conversation, and you're gonna
Yes.
like it.
Okay. You arrive at the tent, but before you do that, as Shamras was asking about what about you and Alana, and you're about to answer, you feel Alana's arms like wrap around your shoulder, her leaning her head
No.
against your temple, and said, "What about me and Koi?"
Oh, dang. Oh. Hi, Alane. How you doing?
she just gets a smug smile?
Yeah, yeah. Enjoyed while it lasts. I enjoy having her company. I won't lie.
Well, I need to take care of one of my boys now, don't I?
Oh yeah, question. I needed to ask this while we're at it. How would Koi's gonna stop and think like, should he ask like a really important question
Do you
or
want me to
ask
leave you two
another?
alone for a minute?
No, I will. No. Actually, this is a good time because I'm no expert. Hey, Alani, how would one go about asking a girl out to dinner?
Sorry, I
'Cause,
was muting myself because I was laughing so hard for a moment.
how? Oh my god, I would say I got this. How
Well,
would one? Yeah.
Koi, if one were to do it and you feel her arms like stretching down over your chest from being around your shoulder, like it starts shifting down, I would just be a little bit straightforward and ask her out. That usually works, but some girls I know do like a little bit of a chase, so to speak, before they will let you have their attention, so to speak, but isn't it always just a little bit of a hunt?
I mean, you have a point, but like, it would have made it a bit easier if it was straightforward.
Also, maybe bring her a little token of some sort, like a piece of jewelry, something she likes, you know?
Coin checks his pocket. Anything. Dang, you know what? I should have gone with the new guy to get that cool rock. Oh, did you get all of that, Seamus?
Yes, we somehow, I don't know how, we managed to get the heart of a mountain.
We did it. We did it. Yeah.
You what? Her attention
Oh.
is
Listen,
completely on you, Seamus. And you can see her gentle touch almost turned into claws on Koi, just at the top of Koi's abdomen, like almost starting to look like they were about to dig in.
Guys, dude, that whole like, well, please put it in a lighter sentence that won't get me killed, kind of phase.
well, for Sigbury, he's going to explain and Kermit exactly what happened.
My life is on the line, just so you know.
Oh,
So apparently,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean.
the new guy I
She gives you
call
she lick her finger tips up after I have drawn a little bit of blood and like it gives you a light kiss. I'm so sorry, dear. Didn't mean to hurt
that's
you.
perfectly. Oh no. It's always it's fine.
It's just that he shocked me that you guys have something so rare.
Yeah, apparently, Coleth was it
Yes.
was decided to help find a stone for him and used his blood to as a gift and got something in return.
A gift for the spirits, which we have
Yeah.
been neglecting.
We have. I thought that was what the others were doing this whole time.
We've been doing to the gods and the guardians, but but now we've just started to appease the spirits of the land.
Yeah, because
Huh.
like me going like GMO right now, you have to remember you guys kind of like brought a bunch of guardians, i.e., higher spirits around, i.e., they got a lot more focus than the local smaller spirits of nature and whatnot around here. So of course they would rather, pray to the greater spirits that's quite literally walking amongst them than the ones that might be hiding all over the place. But, uh, Seamus, roll me a religion check, if you would.
Why did I get that point? Religion. 16, not bad.
You even though giving blood sacrifices to spirits can sometimes also inspire a much more ravenous appetite. Because if they first have been given something, you might want more of it. Especially since blood is seen as a really powerful medium for magic.
Well, it may be. Okay.
It is also a very dangerous type of magic because the more you use of it, and especially if you're not using your own, you might yourself also earn an appetite for it to enhance yourself.
While Call may have used a bit of blood to offer to the spirits, I don't think it'd be wise to offer. It's risky versus using blood for magic and stuff like that, because it's often seen as a powerful medium. Some may be turned evil because of using their own blood or someone else's to power themselves.
Could explain why those people are always crazy that we keep finding infected.
Well, I guess those ones may have consumed tainted blood or something like that.
What if they're using tainted blood to infect others?
I never thought of that. That could be a thing we should be wary of.
The plot thickens. I'm unsure. So, what? I think we shouldn't let. I don't know. Seamus, you're the one who's taking the lead on this one.
Well, when we go offer to spirits, we need to offer them stuff that would be appeasing to certain spirits.
No, I was talking about talking to the elders.
Oh, right. Yeah, we need to notify them about the children.
Yeah, that's why we're going there in the first place.
But you
Alright, well,
provide
let's go then.
tent.
Well, the elders hate me, so I'm gonna head off. You have fun in there.
They don't hate
Okay.
you, boy. They just find you annoying
Yeah.
that you keep, trying to pull them into aerobics and whatnot, but they have much more important things to discuss.
One, I was banned from coming into the tent a while back. That's why Koi says what Koi says. Well, you have fun in
It's
there.
true. He was banned.
All right.
You know. Hey!
Look at my own notes for a second. Wait a moment. It says that Koi was banned. Fuck.
No, it hates you. Koi checks notes. Actually, let me take that back. All right. Well, you have fun in there, and then Koi walk off. Because I'm banned. I'm not allowed to go in there. Sad face. Oh, tell them I say hi, by the way.
Will do.
Hmm.
And he'll proceed to enter the tent.
As you walk over to the entrance, the guards gives you a recognizable nod, and they open the tent for you to step in. As you stand inside, you can see that it has been expanded a little bit, the tent. Instead of just being a standard circular one, it has been elongated with more space in the middle for where people can, take a stand and talk to the entire assembly of elders now.
Morning, elders.
Morning. As they all give
I've
you a nod of acknowledgement.
I have I've come to notify that the guardian children have been born.
Everybody stops what they're like sitting and discuss in between themselves in small groups and just looks at you. The what?
You remember how Nim was tasked to take care of eggs that were given to us by the Rock and Chukta?
Yes.
They have hatched. I'm sure you've all noticed the bright shining light that was pretty much in the center of our village.
Not really. We have been in here entire day. We haven't been able to see much what goes on outside. No one has informed us of anything just yet.
Well, that's why I'm here. I'm here to inform you that the children have been born just recently.
Well, that is fortuitous then. It will mean that bright futures ahead of us, I'm sure. We shall have a discussion about what to do then. Thank you for bringing it to our attention. And we would like to send some to take a look at them. If we have that permission from you, since you are their caretaker, so to speak.
Yes. I'll be sure to let Nim know as well, because she is currently watching over them.
You hear some murmurs in the back. Roll me a perception if you can actually make it out of because there is a mixture of conversation, salutations, for this being a really good omen kind of deal. You
That
hear
one, I don't hear
nothing.
anything.
You see and hear nothing.
For the person you plan to send over, I should give a bit of I should let you know that the children seem to have taken more of a humanoid appearance.
Huh?
Well, the children, they have the bodies of like a human or an elf, as well as the head of one. Well, one has the head of a bird, the other has the head of a croc. Out of character, was James given the explanation as to why this happened?
I don't think so. All we just explained was, hey, they hatched, and this is what they hatched into. They are beast kin that we know of because there was a whole issue about that, and yeah, that should be about it.
Also, Nim
Anything
was
else?
also coming out
Yeah,
of the pot.
yeah, because she went through a water portal, which I think he would be informed of. But that's about it. Is there anything else you'd like to know that Seamus would know in this situation? Or you good?
I think that's all.
Okay,
So
cool.
you're telling me this is one of the elders of the newcomers, that they have hatched into beastkin and beast folk? No guardian has ever hatched into it. Are you sure you have not been played by something far greater and evil?
If you'll forgive me, the eggs were handed us from the Guardians themselves.
Are you sure they haven't been switched?
Considering the fact of how Nim
This
is,
not
and
precedent.
she's very protected of the eggs, so I'm sure she would notice that the eggs were switched.
When you have been, as I understand, out traveling a lot, leaving the eggs back here in encampment without much supervision.
Not sure we have been out traveling as well as been busy with other things. But I'm sure Nim would have been able to notice that the eggs were switched, and we would have done something about trying to find the originals. If you wish, you could come talk to Nim herself.
We will send a delegation, don't you worry. And if we find that these beings are not of divine nature, we will put them to death. I see not us rising beastkin and beast folk when they have already brought enough suffering on our people.
I understand. I shall go inform Nim and the rest of my party about the meeting. And that's all for today. I shall take my leave. Gives a slight bow and starts to leave.
Well, that's fucked.
How is that fucked?
Because they're gonna go kill them.
Only if they're not of divine origin.
How are they gonna
Which-
figure that out?
Which
That
they
also,
have
Nim has anything to say
told you,
about it.
Guardians are not of divine origin. Well, are not
Don't.
God.
I don't think they're gonna figure that out. I think they're gonna take one look at them and be like, "Well, time to murder these children."
But that's your part for now, Seamus Nicoy.
No.
Tenny, where are you at this point?
I was getting Nim's mother.
You arrive at Nim's family tent? That would be the one over here.
I like burst in.
What?
I don't even know her name. Nim's mom!
Yes? What's wrong?
We need you. There's she told me to get you. There's the eggs hatched and they're like actual children.
She looks at you like you see her like stops completely what she was working on, looks at you squintingly, and then you see her pack a small bag with something, calls on Nim's dad for him to pick up some stuff, and then they're walking out.
Okay. Penny is just like in front of them, speed walking and trying not to run.
So can you please give me some more details?
It's they're like they're not babies. They're like bigger, and but they don't have human heads. One's a crocodile and one's a rock. And
Which instance is like an eagle.
okay, and Kolith got all freaked out because he thought they were beastmen, and I don't know what a beastman is, but I guess that's what those are. That doesn't make any sense because why? Like, I don't understand why the Guardians would give us eggs from different things. So, like, do we take care of them like human babies, or do we take care of them like? And she starts like rambling on.
Well, I'll know when I get to them. So don't you worry. Tenny, I will make sure that they are good, healthy. This is not the first time I had to deal with children.
Yeah, okay.
And neither is it nymphs. Though I don't understand why you didn't call me sooner.
It just happened. It literally just happened.
Mm-hmm.
But it was really dramatic. There was like a light in the sky. She dived into like a bucket of water. I don't know, like, and which is smaller than her. And then everything was on fire at one point. I hope human birth is not this complicated.
No, it will be fine if you choose to get some yourself. She says as she places her hand gently on your shoulder.
Me? Oh God, no, not me. No.
Why not?
No. Well, there's no elves in the dream realm. I can't be doing that.
Who says it needs to be in the dream realm? You are here, are you not?
And then she suddenly remembers that she's probably not going home again. Yeah, I am, aren't I?
Don't you worry, dear. All in good time. No need to rush. We will figure it out. She like gives Tenny like a gentle, supportive caress on the cheek.
She just kind of like rubs her cheek a little bit. Like, ew.
You quickly
And then-
arrive.
Yeah. She's just gonna like stand in the corner quietly, just watching everything.
Hi, dear. What seems to be the problem? Oh! You weren't lying when you said they were big.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, not babies. And they talk.
They're also asleep.
Oh, shoot, I forgot. And she just runs back out.
Nim?
Dad, can you go get that goofball before she starts something?
Yes, I'll rankle her. You see your dad like pulls out a rope. Tenny, just as you starts running off, you suddenly feel like a rope fall over your upper body, and you just gets yanked off your feet.
I just want you to know that if Nim, you wanted Tenny to be quiet, that's not gonna happen now. All you hear is the loudest screech ever.
And then just being cut off silent.
Yeah. This is me not surprised.
After a few moments, your dad walks in with Tenny. Just like, no need to start a fuss now, do we?
Picking up the clothing. Forgot about the clothing.
Don't worry, I brought
Sorry.
some.
Really necessary. Just like
I mean-
rubbing my arms with like rope burn. Jeez, where Nim gets it from? Yikes.
You think he's scared? Wait till she gets mad.
The dad nods in the background, slowly out of sight of the mom as she starts cooing around the little sleeping children by wrapping them in blankets.
I don't know what the heck beastmen are, and I don't know why they would be called such. I don't think the eggs were messed with. They were big when I left them in your care.
Yes, we either your dad or me have had taken turns watching over them, and nothing has been in there. But this is strange and yet fascinating. She says as she like ruffles the feather ever so gently on Raleigh's head.
Just be gentle with Raleigh. Raleigh is, flammable.
Yeah, I can feel it. That's why I'm gentle. Not wanting to startle him.
I
You
didn't
see
like
your
how they reacted.
you see your mom as she is wrapping them in the blankets. She starts taking out some threading and needles and starts sewing.
What you doing?
Just making some emergency clothing for now, using the blankets.
Thanks.
Just till we can potentially get something better for them.
I was under the impression Tenny was working on it.
Mhm.
But, yeah.
Well, I was. But then you told your dad to literally drag me back in here.
I didn't want you all standing out there all awkward and whatnot.
Hmm?
I didn't want to leave you outside standing awkwardly.
I was going to get the clothing.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
but
forgot.
the way you were running, it seemed like you were going to tell off on something, and that's why Nim told me to get you before anything might have gotten across wrongly.
well, I don't want people looking at you thinking that, the yurt's gonna be on fire again.
Well, fine. I guess somebody else can go get it.
Mm-hmm. I have a kind of paranoid question to ask. And I can understand if the parents in front of me disagree. But I am gonna ask this out plainly.
is it, Nim? I'm looking at you with intense worry and an intensity of you not entirely knowing where it seems to draw from.
I don't like how they reacted. The way they reacted is the same way they react when they saw Ghost for the first time. They react the same way as though they see a predator staring at them. And if they do something foolish, like try to set this yurt on fire, or try to harm the children, I want it to be very clear that it is my intention to destroy them first.
Dear, remember the rules. No unnecessary harm. Unless it's to protection of one of our own.
That's why I am making my intent very clear.
Plus,
I
remember,
already lost one. I will not lose another.
I know.
They will not take them from me. They will not harm them.
Both me and your dad will do our best to help you in this, right?
And I would ask that you work with Tenny to spearhead negotiations and discussion. Because if they retaliate in a manner that I find threatening, I cannot guarantee that I will be civil.
I will talk with the Grove.
Okay.
And I will make sure that you have the Grove's support.
Are we sure though that they're not dangerous? Because how can I convince someone when I'm not really sure myself?
Is a toddler dangerous?
I mean, I mean, Speedy is dangerous, and he's young.
Those are children. Sure, they look different. But they're children. And yes, they have the capacity to speak for themselves. But they don't know the elders as we do. And I know what they act like when someone gets a little uppity, when someone is a little different.
Okay, well, yes. If
You hear a low, rumbling voice. Wouldn't it then be time for change?
who said that?
Sorry, I'm gonna need that one more time. I'm gonna turn up my volume.
Sorry, I'll speak a little bit louder then. So,
That's on me. I was also low.
Wouldn't it then be time for change?
Depends on the change you're asking about.
Who's talking?
Both of you, as you look for the source of the rumbling noise, you're looking at Selbek with one eye open, looking at you.
Okay, see, this is why I'm like. He's just born and what?
I'm not a
Okay.
he.
Yeah. Sobe is a she. Raleigh is a he. Bird, male.
Oh, jeez.
Croc, female. Baka.
Okay. Okay. I, d-
You okay?
no, I'm not okay. Look, I don't really know much about babies, but like this is hard. Okay,
We are not
They-
babies.
Treating
clearly,
you like children.
clearly.
We might be young, but how mm, how to explain this so you might understand it?
Nim arches an eyebrow.
What gave you the ability to speak? Gave you the ability to understand? How do you know things after you were just born? You see?
I'm beginning to think that she thinks that the whole egg process is a actual simple childbirth instead of a spiritual renewal.
You saw my mom disappeared, right?
Yes, I remember.
Then her time has finally ended, and mine begins.
Mm-hmm.
Penny just looks at you like completely confused.
Okay. So, you know how the circle of life works, right? You know, you're born, you live, you grow, and then eventually you perish. Does that make sense? Do you got me there?
Yes, that makes
Cool.
sense.
So, when it comes to guardians and spirits, they go through a similar cycle. And I wasn't sure about it until these two lovely goofballs were born. Spirits usually will entrust a vessel, in which will be the vessel of their renewal. So as they progress in age and power, they go through their life gathering the wisdom to pass on to the new generation. That new generation is their new form, which is what these two goofballs are. So when they hatched, they absorbed what was the remainder left of their parent, aka Chokdar, for Sobek, and then likely the mother, if the mother is no longer around, Raleigh. They will take over the positions that their parents had. And so
Raleigh's
will
parent
continue
is
the
still
cycle.
there.
That's just mean.
No. It's because Raleigh's different.
So Raleigh's not like you, where you are renewal. Raleigh is something else.
Hmm.
What is Raleigh?
I'm not sure.
Mm,
I sense power. Uncontrollable power. Power so great that I even don't understand it. But it's not tethered. Not like
Yeah.
I am tethered to the river.
Mhm.
His is like the raging fires of a wildfire that I even can't seem to understand the prospect of.
Potential is so devastating at this age.
But he is in control. As long as he might just not getting emotionally unstable.
Okay, that's easy. Sure. Great.
I do not know yet, since I haven't seen what needs to push, but I sense great power within him.
Um, well, isn't the Rock coming tonight? Pick up his food, his offering.
I believe that is the case, yes.
Well, maybe she has some answers to this.
I would hope so. But I know not allow the village to harm either of you. As I understand it, neither of you are beastmen. Both of you are born of guardians.
And
I
we
don't
are both
know.
of divine nature, and beast folk is of, well, cursed nature.
Why are they cursed? Do you know why?
Their ancestors did something that got them cursed. What I do not know.
Hmm.
They can have broken a very important promise. They could have broken an oath. I don't know, but they have been cursed into the shape they are now, or the bloodline has. But some species are not necessarily beast folk just because they have animal features.
Might be good defense to aid in those ones talking. But I do not know if they will listen to you, Sophie, or if they will take you seriously at all.
I mean, are beast folk? Are they like? Do they talk like you?
No, they cannot talk. They cannot even fathom reason. They destroy, eat, breed in a vicious cycle.
Okay, well, I mean, if
They have become the very monsters that they, well, they became what they, well, it's old history. I can't even seem to get all the pieces correct. You see, as she's like with her claw, like scratching the top of her head.
Be careful. You're still fresh. You
I
might
know,
scar easy.
but it is a headache I'm having.
Hmm.
Old memories that are not my own. Like,
Was my theory correct?
some memories do inherit, but that does not mean I am who my mother was. I am my own.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that I have pre-social knowledge, experiences, wisdom ready for me to inherit.
Mm-hmm. It's a precious gift, but it's a difficult one.
It is. You see her doing the chewing motion. You start hearing the like a small click coming from inside.
Lick, chewing motion, squint.
you hungry?
Well, a little, but to be honest, I am actually quite famished.
Oh.
Hmm.
You
Well,
see her walk over to the bucket or the big pot with water in.
I don't know if that thing still has an open bottom.
You see her claw just like shoots into the water as it splashes all around, and you see her rip open up a fish that she then just chomps into.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna need you to get out of that water just in case something tries to grab you.
Is that bucket gonna be like that
I don't know.
forever? Like that's
I don't know.
like
Going in there was horrifying. Please
like what if
do not
what
go
if
in
we
there without
what
a
if you
rope.
kick it up? What if someone kicks it and then it just pours out?
Oh,
The
That's
entire
really
river will
dangerous.
pour out.
Yeah, oh my
I-
god. We need to do something about that. Should we like
Mhm.
dig a hole or something and then stick it in and
You'd
like a-
reinforce it with rock and clay.
put like
I don't know.
put like a barrier around it? I mean,
what?
easy fishing, I guess.
What
Huh?
are you whispering about?
Well, is the
Oh, this? Oh, I just summoned something to eat. I'm sorry. We're not supposed to do
Oh.
that.
Don't be sorry. I was more worried about something in there trying to catch you and try to eat you.
Oh,
Oh,
you mean like the hole into the
Mm-hmm.
plane of water?
Mm-hmm.
is it still a hole into the plane of water?
Looks into the. About to say something, looks into it for a moment. Holds up one claw, pushes one hand, like leans down and like pushes the hand into. And you see, like they go down, shoulder laying on the edge, feeling around.
If you see the purple eyes, remember to lift one finger.
And then you see them like diving the head into it.
I, uh, mm, mm.
Kyle? She's just gonna go over to see what Sophie's doing in that jar bucket thing.
She pops up. No, I closed it.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, great.
If it's all the same, I would rather not the sharp, pointy teeth looking things to pop up when we're sleeping. That
Oh,
would
they
be
won't.
terrible.
It's too weird for. It's not even big enough for them to come through.
Okay. I still
Well,
don't like them.
a squid might be reaching through. That'd be weird, though.
I don't know what a squid is, but if it's capable of reaching through, I believe you.
She tries to give you a really, really childlike description of what a squid is.
Okay. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, no. Absolutely not.
Yeah, like it has
Mm.
no bones and it like has all these arms connected at the bottom of its body that it can like manipulate at all the same time. It's weird.
Penny nods. Yeah,
That is
yeah, they're weird.
very weird.
Yep.
I have a memory of no, not my mom, neither my mom's mom. How far back? Once I have like this faint memory of a time far, far, far back, just before the Great Freeze. Of meeting one of them.
Was that a good meeting or was that a bad meeting.
I'm not entirely sure. The memories are foggy at best.
I see.
It's when it's so long, it's barely just a fraction of a memory that survives.
Mm. You know, about those memories, I think it would be good for you to draw them out or write them out. We are hoping to figure out a series of pictures and symbols to help put those memories into things like clay or things like the
Like,
leather.
that thing there. She points to a piece of pelt where you guys have been experimenting with some writing and iconography on.
Mm-hmm. Exactly like that, if not a little bit nicer.
Huh.
They are apparently very old for elves and they are very grumpy.
Mom had something like that.
Hmm.
Choctaw had had a language. Choctaw had a written language.
Hmm. Something akin to that, but different. She said it was something from something before.
You
Even
gonna try writing or at least drawing what you remember?
This seems like a lot. Like,
Well,
it was just born like what, like half an hour ago. You know,
I don't know. It
I
feels like
am
days at
not
this point.
weak just because of my little stature right now.
I I I wasn't saying you were weak. I'm just saying
You
that this is a
implied that
lot.
I you imply that just because my body might be that of a child that I am not capable of contributing or handling myself, I find kind of insulting, to be honest, Tenny.
She literally fished for her own dinner. I'm still impressed. But
Okay,
I
well,
think what Auntie
I
Tenny
guess
was trying to say was that you should take it easy because there's a lot of things that are going to happen, and she doesn't want you getting overwhelmed. Am I right?
yes.
Just looking out for you, kid. Besides, if
She
you were really weak, she would
walks
tell you to your face.
she walks up to you, Tenny,
Mm.
and then she just hugs you around your leg.
Uh,
Remember, quarter strength, not full strength. She's fragile.
I put a I gently put my hands on her. You've been blessed and cursed with infinite knowledge, it seems. I
Not
mean, you deserve.
infinite, just lot.
But I mean, you deserve rest like everyone else.
I do when I'm tired. I'm not tired. I just been resting for like what? Couple of hours.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I mean, sure.
She takes a stick and starts sitting down in next to the fire and starts writing into the dirt, so to speak, with her claw.
I just look at Nim and I shrug, like, I don't know.
I mean, I appreciate you trying.
And sorry, Tenny, I didn't mean to raise my voice against you.
It's okay.
But I'm not a child, even though I might look at it.
Okay.
Sophie, I'm still gonna treat you like a child.
Only because I allow you.
No. It's because if I'm to raise you, I need to afford you every bit of kindness a mother would.
I mean,
I respect you enough to stop if you tell me to stop. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to dote on you. That doesn't mean I'm not going to spoil you. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to worry myself sick about whether or not those idiots are going to do anything foolish.
Well,
Tenny
they
is
can
just
Just
kind of
try.
like,
I would like to see them try.
Now. No need to show off. That's just going to make them more mad and more scared and more panicked.
so
So we're Yes?
a horse can walk as soon as it's born,
Yeah.
but it's still a baby horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guardian can walk and be sassy as soon as it's born, but it's still getting its stuff together.
So you
Badass
think-
warrior or not.
And your and the parents still said that you had to raise them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that means that regardless of your built-in knowledge, you are still a child.
Fine.
And then she kind of squints, like, "Oh God, is it gonna kill me?"
Just think of it as a teenager. It's just toddler sized.
And she's
What?
kind of, and then she just,
Squints to Nim, squints at Tenny, squints at everybody in the tent except for Raleigh laying and sleeping on Ghost.
What? Teenagers are capable warriors on their own. They're just fine tuning their skills to get ready for life. Am I wrong?
No, you are not. But look at this pebble. Right?
Hmm?
She gently throws it to you.
Catch.
Try and crush it.
Oh, I know I'm not going to be very good at that.
What about you? Looks towards Tenny. Can you do it?
no. She just shrugs at, no. So,
Yeah, I am
What
not
about
made
it?
for a crushing stone. I know someone who was, though.
What of you? Farum looks at Dim's dad. He like looks at the pebble, picks it up and like try and squeeze it in his hand, but nothing happens. Can I have it back then?
Of course.
As the pebble lands in her head, she closes it and you hear the grinding of stone. And then she
Mhm.
holds out the hand over the fire, opens it, and you just see dust falls into the fire itself.
Mhm.
Okay, what's your point?
If what you're saying that I am but a mere child and can do that, and neither any of you who are supposed adults can do that, am I truly then a child?
Well,
I
That
know by
right
you have
there
definition.
the
is why
experience.
you are.
I know by definition I'm nothing more than just a hatchling. It gives the roll of the eyes at the mention of that. But I'm different.
You are
Mhm.
different from us, but you clearly lack the wisdom and experience that adults have.
Think of it this way: the memories and the knowledge given to you by your ancestors and your mother provide you with some form of knowledge of what they experience. But what they experience will not be the same as what you will experience as you go on through this life. That's why it's great that you have such a strong foundation, but you're learning the tools and you're learning about the people that will be likely either visiting, seeking your wisdom and aid, and a variety of other things now from the people that you will likely be protecting, or not, depending on what you choose. But it's important to understand and realize we all have an aspect to learn. That's why, like I said before, I'd rather treat you like a young warrior or a teenager because I wish to acknowledge that you have a foundation and we are just adding to it. Does that sound fair?
We're teaching you I guess your parents entrusted your upbringing to Nim because you have the knowledge, but I guess the issue is what to do with it. And
Case in point.
there are plenty of animals and beings in this world that are born stronger than us. So that's not even an argument.
Mm,
Well, if they will try and hurt me or Raleigh, I will. Protect
I
myself and
over.
Raleigh. And then they will also face the
First,
consequences of.
Obi.
Hmm?
So, take it you were listening when you heard me say what my intent was to your grandparents and to Tenny and to Tharsis and Melda. Did you remember what my intent was?
I'm not saying I'm going to kill them, Nim.
Uh, uh, uh. What I'm saying is that I expressed my intent because I understand that my actions are coming from a sense of protectiveness and emotion. I don't want to think logically, I want to think primitively because I don't trust them. But who I do trust are the people that I'm having ask communicate on our behalf to try to settle things down should things get too riled, because I know what I will do.
To be fair, they will likely freak out, but responding with violence and threats will only
Make things worse.
it will just give them
Adding fuel to the fire, I know.
yeah.
Yes,
But I
that's the
am not
lesson that I
giving a
want you
threat,
to
I'm
focus
giving a
here.
promise that I will protect myself and I will protect Raleigh, and Raleigh will also protect me.
Mm-hmm.
I think if it comes to that, you should flee.
Guardians
I
do
think-
not flee from danger.
Guess what? You're not a guardian yet. You're not going to destroy this village.
Big
You
talk
really are.
from someone not from here.
Fine. We just let the village burn then?
No.
No.
Because they can't control themselves? Because they just react?
I will not kill them if you listen to what I said, Tenny. If they
I heard
try
you.
to use lethal force, I will beat them down where they stand. But I will not kill them.
Yeah, if anyone was talking about putting someone down, at least seriously maiming anyone, it was me.
Even there, I draw a little bit of a line.
That's part of the reason why I wanted you guys to spearhead negotiations in the first place, so it doesn't come to that. I was being transparent with what my instinct and my emotions were going to react if I saw them coming in here with intent to harm them. Because I don't like to mess.
Well,
I will not.
I'll make sure it
Stomach.
doesn't necessarily come to that. Yeah. She walks over and sits next to you, leaning up against you again. After she's done scribbling into the floor, what she have been scribbling.
I'm going to
I
have
just-
to learn that. Yes,
Penny
sir,
just
Penny.
walks away. She just walks away. This whole thing is just too much, and she's tired of Nim's attitude.
As you walk off, as we are closing the scene for now, Tenny, you walk off, and in the distance you see a koi walking around, looking a little bit out of touch, so to speak, with what goes around, like he's in his own mind a little bit.
I walk over. You okay? Hey, Koi. Earth to Koi. Uthmar to Koi.
Oh no, he's muted. God damn it!
He
He typed
just
BRB.
left.
Oh, he did? Oh, jeez.
Yep.
Why don't we take a break then? Because I do need another coffee.
Sure, we can take a small break here. People get,
Yeah.
something to drink, something to snack on. We will be right back, dear viewers, as we'll take a small 10 to 15 minute break. How does that sound, people?
Yeah, 10 minutes. Sounds good.
be honest, I can't help but think that even though this subject has ability to walk and talk, I just imagine it's walk just so like that toddler walk.
welcome back. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know.
I am.
I don't know if Justin Seamus is back.
Well, we are still
I
waiting.
don't know if Koi's back yet,
It doesn't
or
seem
if
like.
Seamus is here.
Well,
I think they're still gone.
which is fair.
But if you got anything to do with NB, at least he's here.
Sure. While we are still waiting for the others to return, we can shift out to Kolov.
I'm sorry. Who are you going to?
To Kolov while we are waiting for Tenny, Koi, and Seamus to be back.
Okay.
I've been here.
Oh, you're still here. Great.
Are you selectively deaf, or you just didn't feel like responding?
I can't believe I'm a quiet person.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I did
Bit of
ask
both.
who were back, and only
I must not heard.
which is fair.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm back.
Oh my god.
Yes. You called.
I'm back.
Welcome
back.
Well, uh, do we continue the scene here, or do we? We'll continue the scene with the Koi and Tenny. Then I'll be
Oh.
switching over to you, Kolov. Afterwards. Koi, as you walk off, seeming a little bit distraught about the situation, you are being asked by Tenny if you'll repeat your questions.
Yeah. Hey, Koi, you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing alright. Can't really complain.
Why are you wandering around?
Just gotta do like guard duty and stuff. Gotta make sure everything is intact.
Okay.
That's obvious. I won't. I'm not even gonna roll a deception check. There is some truth to it, but he's not entirely being honest.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, I just had to get out of Europe.
Oh, couldn't handle the kids.
I am no stranger to the bazaar. In fact, I'm quite
Mm-hmm.
used to it. It's my normal. But what's going on in there? That is the weirdest freaking thing I have ever encountered. I don't know what to make of it. And them, oh my gosh, I just can't. Why is her first freaking response to any kind of pushback is violence? So exhausting.
I mean, do you blame her?
I don't know. I'm just not. Just when I think I'm getting used to things here, I'm just constantly reminded every day how wrong I am.
I mean, maybe you're going about it wrong, you know? You're trying to get used to something so it becomes constant when you're not getting used to the constant change that happens in our lives.
Shrugs at you.
You know, it, I would just say getting used to the constant, uh, just constant change is much easier than trying to make sense of everything.
But I think that's what's so
But
weird about this place is it's not in constant change.
mm,
And then something random happens.
well, it isn't everything unpredictable.
Yes, but you guys run your lives on the predictable. It's completely
Yeah.
counterintuitive.
Shrug. Koi shrugs. There's a lot. There's a lot we have to do, and can't really. Unfortunately, even if we wanted to, life isn't gonna slow down for us or make or constantly be in a rhythm that we can follow. Look at it now. A few weeks ago, we were just a small group of people just running around, helping grow the village. Now we're looking after guardians and having to go and help another guardian out. We lost one of our friends, and nothing seems to be in order anymore. Just chaos.
Yes. It's just. It's just that I'm expected to keep the order. Somehow, this is my duty. But Nim's in charge, and at any whim, she just blows up. But I
Well,
guess but I guess it's just because there's a lot of stress.
there is so much stress with on Nim because Nim, you see, everyone sees Nim as kind of a troublemaker. Yeah, but she's still trying to keep everyone together. She's looking after kids now. That's surprising.
They're not
Uh,
kids. They're not kids. Oh my god, they're not children.
well, they children to her. I agree, they're not kids, but they children to her. And she's looking after everyone and making sure everyone's fine. She lost her friend, and she's still trying to step up. She she's doing so much. She's living up to a title that others put around her. She's trying her best, and I think eventually it's gonna catch up to her, and she's going to eventually be kinda, I don't know, kinda snappy at times. I don't think she means to be, but after everything she's been through, it could kind of make sense why she'd be snappy.
Well, I mean, I just walked out of there because how things sound is the village is going to freak out when they come in there and see what's up.
Oh,
And
definitely.
then her and her children are going to violently react. And apparently I'm
What?
supposed to not let any of this happen.
Do you think you can do it?
No, I don't. I don't. I literally don't. I don't know. I don't think I can. Because I don't this isn't fair. Because I talk well. I'm used to too hard. I'm just saying. That's what I'm
If
saying.
I
That's why I'm so annoyed with her because she's so volatile right now. But like at the same time, she's like, "Well, you have to, you don't have to make them understand." But how am I supposed to make them understand when you're just gonna blow up anyway?
because she has a lot of faith in you. She trusts your ability. She doesn't. She doesn't see you as just a means or something. She believes in everyone and sees and tries to bring the good out of everyone, even when they don't believe in themselves. She has a lot of faith.
Whatever happens, happens.
Mm-hmm. Whatever happens, happens. But out of everyone, I think you can do it. I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you this to like pressure you into feeling like you have to or you have to make sure everything goes perfect. I just believe in you, and I'll stick with you guys through thick and thin.
I know, Koi.
Mm.
So is Seamus.
Oh, you went to go and talk to the elders. I'm still banned, so
Oh,
we
that's
just.
why you're out here. Okay, that makes more sense.
Ouch! Don't you think that's a bit mean?
Well, I mean, I don't know what you're guarding in the middle of the village.
I'm walking around, looking around. You know.
In the middle of the
That's just.
village. You protecting the village from themselves. She kind of gives you a smirk.
I mean, someone has to.
Okay.
I mean, would it be better if the village was panicking, like, "Oh no, this is happening," or just, "Dang it, Koi, why can't you just stay in one place and not be bothered
I don't think
to
the
do
village really.
anything?"
I don't think the village really knows what's going on.
Yeah, but at least if I'm bothering them, they're gonna be too focused on this.
Right.
But yeah,
Oh, hey.
I'm-
Totally,
Hmm?
totally different topic. Completely
yeah.
different topic.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's probably going to be a festival tonight, I'm assuming, if things go well. Because the rock's going to come down and take her offerings. Right? There's going to be a festival, right?
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah. So, a little while ago,
Uh-huh.
Seamus had said that there are some young men in the village that like to kind of like walk off with girls and like do stuff. Do you know? Do you know who he's
Yeah.
talking about?
Who? Or are you asking what they do, or are you just asking who they are?
I'm asking who they are. I know what they
Um,
do.
Koi raises an eyebrow. You don't say. Yeah, kinda. Why?
Do you think you can point them out to me tonight?
Why?
Well, to be fair, with everything going on, I kind of just don't really want to sleep in the yurt with all those extra people. I would like to. I'd like to have a distraction for once.
You don't say. Koi has the biggest smile while stroking his chin. Huh. Alright. I'll make sure to point them out to you.
Like, you know what? We might just be friends after all. You'll make a good ring man. I kind of elbow you. I'm gonna go get some. I'm gonna go. Oh right, I should get those clothes.
Yeah.
And she
Alright.
just goes and walks off.
Alright. They have a good day, I guess. Koi continues his patrol around the village, while thinking to himself, Why are you digging a hole? Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, she's just gonna grab the clothing, and then she's gonna walk back to the yurt. Quietly walk in, drop it off like to the closest parent, and then go sit in the corner. Actually, no, she's not. She's gonna drop it off to the closest parent, and then she's gonna leave again, and then she's just gonna putter around, checking in on the people who she had given tasks to. Just kind of like keeping herself busy and finding
Yeah.
excuses to not be in the yurt.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, until someone's like, "Oh my god, we need you."
Right.
Oh yeah. Before the scene change, I'm gonna poke. I don't know. Is Alani a cat again or no? ADM.
She is a cat at this moment.
Oh yeah, I have a question for you. Looks to the cat.
What is your question?
Am I who people say I am? Like, am I really named Koi, or am I like someone who is in place of Koi?
Now that is a good question, my dear.
Because you seem to hold me in high regard, and you seem to be doing a lot for me, which I appreciate. Don't get me wrong. But like, I wouldn't, not in a mean way or like saying that you're doing anything wrong. I wouldn't suspect someone to be this nice to me without getting something out of it. And normally, when you do something out of the kindness of your heart like this, it's normally for someone you really care about and really know. So, do we know each other?
You truly do not know, do you?
I don't. You asked me if I wanted to become an alpha, and seeing the hurt in your eyes after saying maybe not, there's more to this than what you're letting off. And I want to know what it
Because
could
you
be.
are mine, Koi.
I understand that. But is there more to it than just that? You seem like you know me from very young. Like we've known each other for so long, and I don't want it to be like I want to. If I have known you for very long, I want to remember. I want to remember you. I want to remember something if it pertains to my past, because I feel like it's unfair that I don't really fully understand or remember or know you as well as you know me.
As you start rambling on, she changes out of the cat form into her normal form, and she shuts you up with a kiss.
Oh damn.
You may roll me. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna roll something for
Ah, okay. Sure. Sure, do you have...
you. Should I do it publicly or hidden?
Make it hidden. We gotta make it dramatic.
Indeed.
Wait, why am I agreeing to this? Wait, I changed my mind. I changed my mind.
Nope. You've gone down the rabbit hole.
No, honestly, no. I actually want to see where this goes. I want it to be hidden. I like the drama of not knowing.
Exactly.
As she kisses you, it is
Mm-hmm.
with hunger, with love, with a sense of tenderness in it, but also yearning. And you recognize it. Almost. Like there is this sense of you feeling something from somewhere before, but you're not entirely sure where it's coming from as you feel yourself filling up with this kind of emotion.
Yeah.
And something shifts, or in his case, something breaks. Koi,
Yeah.
you find yourself standing in something you cannot entirely describe as you hear terrifying screaming. You can hear the rumbling of people running in the distance of these halls or caves of carven stone.
Oh. Hmm.
And you see there is an opening outside where you can see the sky burning.
Oh.
As you also can see something from above is giving off a really flash of light.
I walk to the light.
As you try and find your way through these halls, going upward,
Yeah.
you run into someone. Someone who seems very familiar to you, but you don't remember from where. And they say something to you, but it's as if what they're saying is gibberish. Like you don't understand, you don't hear what they're saying, except you need to get up, she needs your help. is the only few words you hear as you see she runs down the hall past you.
Oh. Koi, in a very panicked state, would run in the direction the person came from, in hopes, thinking that that is the right direction.
As you run down the hall,
Yeah.
you see staircases or steps leading upwards. Do you follow them?
Yeah, I follow them.
Or do you follow the ones that goes down?
Do I get any other descriptions besides the ones that go up and down?
Well, you have gotten to a room where there are steps leading upwards, and there are steps that go downwards. There is also another opening leading into another chamber to your right, and then there's the hallway behind you that you just came from, and on the opposite side of this room there's another hallway leading around to another section.
All right,
And you
I'll
have a feeling
check.
you need to go up.
Oh, okay. I'll go up the stairs.
As you rush up the steps, you arrive into this open room where you see this giant crystal flashing
Oh,
with light, barely contained inside this enormous chamber, so to speak, as it flashes dangerously and shoots up of arcs of energy.
yeah. I searched the room
I
for
was
the person. For the person. Oh, my bad. My bad.
in the middle of the room, just beneath the sphere. You see Lani in full humanoid form.
Oh,
Not in her smoky, disassociated form she is normally, but you see her in her humanoid form as she stands and tries to contain whatever is arcing out of this crystal from above.
yeah. Does she look like she's struggling?
She is struggling, yes.
All right. Then I would rush to help her.
As you rush
And then,
towards her, you pick up a set of gloves,
yeah.
almost by second-hand nature. You put them on and you start extruding energy to help her setting up the barrier. But as you help, she looks to you. You should not come, you should have run. It is not safe, my love.
Mm. Koi in this flashback is gonna look to Alani and say, "You should run. I will take it from here. It's better if you get to safety than I can't. I don't want to lose you."
It is too late. As you hear the structure around you starting to give in of the energy being released, and you see the giant crystal shattering as everything just stops for a moment. And then you see, like, as it, like, kind of explodes for just a second where shards starts flying everywhere, they just stops and are sucked in towards its very core, and then a blinding light washes over you, and everything is gone. As darkness, as your vision fades, you hear her call out to you, but you do not hear the name. And you're back where you are, standing. Right, her?
Koi is just gonna stand there, bewildered, lost in so much thought from having seen all of that. Then gives Alani a hug. Like a hug, and from the hug she can feel that it's one of those hugs what you would give someone that you don't want to let go of. And he doesn't say anything, just holding her tightly, letting the tears run down his face.
And everything. As you're trying to grasp her, you feel your hands like going through her, as if she no longer can manifest a slimmer of physicality. Like you feel it for a second that you can touch her, and then you like slip through.
what? What's going on here? He stares at her in disbelief. Sad in disbelief this time.
I gave you one memory back. One memory.
But at what cost? Don't don't tell me you're leaving me again.
I'm not. but it drained me a lot of my power. So I will need to go somewhere where I can recharge. She says as tears are streaming down her face. She looks at you with
Where do you need me to take you?
you cannot take me, I can only go there myself. And you
How
see as her form starts to dissipate.
how long will you be gone?
I don't know. But no matter how much time there will go, I will always find you, love. As she tries to reach out and touch you, but just before the touch would be there, she disappears completely.
Gary falls to his knees as he would have also been trying to reach out to her, and when she disappears, he just leaves his hand there and grasps the air, like as if he was grasping her hand, while just crying silently. After I found you, after all this time, you're gone again. Damn it. And yeah, Koi just stays there for a while, silently crying to himself. Trying to figure out how long she's gonna take. And hoping it's not too long.
Koi,
Yes.
something is gonna happen in this moment.
Um what's gonna happen?
You feel a backlash searching through and hitting you as you take 9 points of damage.
Alright.
As space around you starts to warp.
Oh.
As you feel your tethering to this time and space ripples into your existence.
Huh? Koi would be confused on what's happening after taking that damage.
That memory is so far beyond what you should not have survived, but somehow you did. And now you're here. Something doesn't seem to add up.
Can I make any roll to see if I can figure out what's try and put the pieces together in a sense?
Roll me
I'll try and
Arcana.
get. Dang it! All right, come on, don't fail me now, Akana. Come on, don't fail me now. Arcana, normal. Yeah, no, I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Good.
Yeah. I don't like how you said that, but okay. Come on. Yeah, there we go. 18.
If that memory is true, and that was you, not only are you out of bound, but you're also out of time.
Huh? Sorry, continue.
As you start to think about this, a lot of things starts to make sense to you in your head. Because as far as you remember, you weren't born into this village, you were just part of it at some point.
Yeah.
As if you always been there.
Um.
But with this memory unlock, you shouldn't be here, you shouldn't be in this time, you shouldn't
Be
potentially
alive.
be alive.
Oh.
Because as you remember from the telling of Aegis,
Uh-huh.
he said that the tower exploded and collapsed in on itself when he was a child.
But that was wrong.
No.
Um.
Because
I don't
as
know.
that
Continue.
core, as you start to draw the parallels of what few flickers of memories of what happened, you remember that core going critical in a sense. That core that
Yeah.
powered everything your world had discovered, built upon going critical, has something happened to it.
Yeah.
And as it exploded, it might have ripped a tear in the very fabric of reality.
Oh. Hmm. So that means that Koi, because of the explosion, Koi has somehow time traveled into a new body? Or he just time traveled himself?
Because
Am I
someone
correct in my
tried to save him at the cost of
Alani?
themselves.
Oh. So Alani sacrificed herself in that moment to save Koi, but in doing so, she
Became
broke.
untethered to reality in all ways.
That's why she always appears as a shadow. Because she's basically an outsider to reality.
She can have influence on reality itself if she has the power and will to pull it through, but it does have a cost.
Every, so every time she uses it or does something, it, it cost her something just to have an influence on the world.
Yes.
Otherwise, she just can't exist in the world.
Just her having any shape or form in itself is a miracle.
Oh. So she's not supposed to be alive. She's supposed to be dead and non existent.
That's one way to look at it.
Hmm.
But maybe
Since
something
Koi. Yeah?
you're not entirely sure, but that's what you get out of it as you start thinking.
Looking at. Wait. Does Koi still have his warlock abilities? Or no?
As you look down to the pelts that you used to cover your arms with,
Yeah?
you rip them off.
Yeah?
Underneath, you see the gloves you wore.
On the day of the explosion? Or.
The gloves you wore was a mixture of, well, how is the best is were metallic and magical in essence. But as you rip off your pelts that you used to cover your hands with,
Yeah?
you see that they have been fused to your skin.
The gloves or the pelt?
The gloves, not the pelt
Okay. I
that you
just want.
wore.
Okay. Huh. Does does the gloves radiate energy still?
As you look in further into it, you can see that they still resonate with a little bit of energy from when you got blasted into the rift outside of time, outside of reality,
Yeah.
and they fused with you in that moment where nothing was in order and there was only chaos, as you were burned to the very core.
All right. Could I could I channel some magic from the gloves to try and in a way manifest manifest what was it? Manifest Alani, or like give her energy by trying to, I don't know, break the fabric of the universe in a way.
As you try and reach out, at first it feels like. Oh. Did we lose Void?
Yes.
Yeah, no, she said she was going to sleep
Ah,
because she was trying to hold on, but she couldn't hold on any longer.
that's fair enough.
She only had 3 hours of sleep.
Well, as you reach out with into the very fabric of reality, at first it feels like you meet resistance, but as you force it through, it feels more like you stretching your hand through. Um, what would be the best description of that? Like trying to.
Oh, so like how you would put a finger through jello kind of thing?
Yes, or a piece of plastic or something like that. Like where it like gives a little bit resistance and then it like bends.
Yeah, and then once you puncture a hole, it's just like easier to go in now.
Just accept that the holes close after a set amount of time they start close themselves off.
Uh-huh. Who?
Do reach out.
And I tried to grab Alani and pull her out.
You don't have that kind of power. You hear a whisper. Yet, love. You don't have the
How
power.
do I get the power? How do we get the power?
Growth in strength.
But how?
Seek out lost knowledge. Gather powerful artifacts that will boost your limit on your powers.
I'll make sure I'll make sure to get you out as soon as possible. You just rest for now.
I will wait for you forever, love.
Koi will give a nod before pulling his hand back.
You feel, before you pull out your hand, you feel her touch on it.
Koi stop when he feels her touch and hold her hand for a bit before slowly, very slowly letting go of her hand.
Oh no, it's not slowly getting. You feel yourself being pulled back into the material plane almost. As if
Huh.
someone does not like
Yeah.
you poking holes in reality.
Koi looks around to see if there's anyone around, stopping him from poking holes in reality.
Roll me a perception check.
Perception. Come on. Come on, perception. That normal? Come on. Yeah,
Advantage.
19. Oh, okay. Let's see if I can get a nat 20. Yeah, 19 is all I'm getting.
As you look around, because you feel like almost someone is gazing at you,
Mm-hmm.
you see a hooked figure in the distance. In between, the moving crowd in the distance, you just feel this hooded figure staring at you, holding their staff. And as the
I would
person
look back.
passes in front of them, they are gone.
I would stare at the person. Well, where the person was. Before trying to remember how the person looked and stuff. And then, with determination, he walks off. And if you want to transfer, and if you want to change
Yeah,
scenes
we are
to
going to
someone else, you
change scene here. Colin!
Yes. Yes.
You are standing and minding your own business, carving out pieces of the mountain in an effort to make bricks and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
You may roll me a perception.
Rightio. I'm happy to give you a perception check.
With advantage,
Ooh.
because you're sensing something is off.
Oh yes, I would detect a betrayal of time and space. Wait, no, that's persuasion. There it is. Okay. Yep, that's my rolls.
What? What?
I rolled. No, I'm sorry. Reality may be may be perverted, a perversion of reality. But
you
these
know,
bricks,
these are some quality bricks out here, Chief. I don't know how much.
well, I'm trying to
Reality
make it
bending is
worse.
cool. I mean, reality bending is cool, but these bricks, though.
GM, I'm happy to use an inspiration point
You're not.
if you want me to re-roll it.
You're not. Someone else is doing some influence. And you sense powerful magic that should not be in this world. You feel the very fabric of the planar stability getting torn to bits.
Huh. Um.
And you do know the direction of it.
so, um, So you earlier you stated that there were some people watching me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, so, oh, everyone, if you could just give me some orders, just tell me how many bricks you want. I'll be happy to fulfill them. I'm gonna take a quick break, but I'll be right back.
Some of them
As
has also been helping you like move the bricks out of the way, by
oh yeah,
stacking them for you, so to speak.
oh yeah.
But as you say that they just nod and continue on, stacking the bricks for you.
And I proceed to hunt down the violation of reality itself. In fact, I would actually like to use a spell slot
Oh,
to
really?
help me do this. Um, with the detect portal. So I'm going to look for a temporal violation within 1 mile of me.
You sense it.
I'm going to go directly to it.
As you look, you see Koi standing with a shade of a character, or someone who is not really there in a sense, as you see nothing but like a silhouette. And you see them embrace Koi for a moment. And then you feel this wave like wash over you.
Okay.
Like you feel like a wave of instability in the very planar fabrics of itself ripple over you.
Okay.
And you see, as the scene was described before, with her fading away.
Okay. I would like to sneak behind Koi, if that is all right.
That is all right.
Do you want me to roll for it, or is he going to
Sure,
be so fully distracted?
he would be distracted, so you would easily be able to sneak around him. That he wouldn't be
Oh,
able to pay any attention to what's going on around him because he's so distraught in this moment.
okay. So, when I get close to him, I'm going to. Oh, awareness. Okay. So I don't have that other feature unlocked yet.
You might soon.
I'm going to so oh Koi so I'm just I was making sure my character fully understands. Koi is the center of the temporal anomaly, or is the shade the
The
center of
shade
it?
in this case was the center, but she did something to Koi. You saw she did something that ripped in the very fabric of reality, like the entirety of reality. You felt the ripples of something being changed.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna put my hand on Koi's shoulder and try to gently lead him away from the temporal anomaly, from the rift into time and space. You know, probably not the safest thing to stand next to that.
Well,
And what?
as you look on and as you like walk up and you see him do this gesture of his hand puncturing through reality, like you see it like disappears into nothingness for a moment. but then you also see like his hand like being violently shoved back out again, and you see Koi looking in a direction at someone, and you sense another presence.
Okay. I'm gonna start pulling Koi behind me, and I'm gonna stare into the void.
Now, as his
I
hand
think
gets shot back, you see like the hole. What you can sense is a hole into the fabric of reality, like forcibly, like shifts into itself and closes as it
So I'm
collapses
trying
in
to,
on itself.
and I'm trying to rip him away from it.
yeah, that's what happens when you rip Koi away from it. The hole closes.
Yes.
But
Yes.
you also feel another entity in the area.
I'm gonna hold my 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 staff between us. Begone, begone, you temporal shade. This is not your time. This is not your space.
Koi smacks him up upside the head. I'm not gonna. Koi will smack him upside the head.
Oh.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat
Absolutely,
it.
yeah, totally. Make a
Oh.
make a swing. I'm gonna.
Because I, you're suddenly doing this, and now you're challenging this entity that
Yeah,
if Koi knew that.
take your swing.
All right, I'm gonna. I'm
Take your swing,
gonna.
man. Do it.
I'm sorry. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
You deck Kolif from
yeah.
behind as he spews whatever nonsense he's on again. You deck him.
Okay.
Kolif, you suddenly feel a force of a mountain as you're being punched from behind in the back of the head, and you are sent flying.
I
Do I?
wasn't punching him, I was smacking him.
Koi, in this moment, you cannot control yourself as you're
As I
filled with
literally
a
ripped you from your
rage.
temporal,
I'm so
your
Plus,
temporal
you cannot
girlfriend.
control your power, so you just did up Power Punch 2000.
Oh, the
Okay.
one punch slap.
Now,
power punch.
do I fall into the temporal rift?
No, it's not there anymore.
Okay, so it closes before. Because I imagine
Like,
that you hit me pretty quick.
when you pull Koi out of it, right? I think it's like how, in some instances when someone opens a rift in reality or something and then they pull their hand out, it just closes immediately kind of thing.
Okay. So then, I'm gonna scramble up to my feet as soon as I can. Hold my staff between you, between us, us. Koi, I want you to listen to me very carefully. A creature
Mm-hmm.
from another time, another plane, has touched you.
No,
um, it it could
that's
be
so
very
wrong.
well altering who and what you are. I need you.
Koi, Koi
Whatever it
does the
tells you,
slowest.
it's lying
Um,
to you.
Koi does the slowest facepalm as not to hurt himself. It's not. It's not what you think.
Really, because what I just saw is a temporal beast. Is did something to you, and
That
I'm
is my.
telling you that they
That is.
can mess with you.
That is my wife.
Oh, okay. I'm sure that you think it is.
It really, Colin. It really is my wife. It's just.
First off, my name isn't Colin. Colin is something
Okay.
that you poop out of. It is Kolith.
Okay, Catherine. No.
Kolith
Ugh.
is just going to close his eyes and start counting.
Yeah, now you understand how I feel. No, Coleth, that is my wife. It seems that I am technically am not supposed to be here. I am supposed to be
Someone took
dead.
memories from a temporal being. They often don't think that they belong where they are.
Oh, Colin, understand, I am not from this timeline. I am from the past. I swear.
Okay.
Colif, roll me a perception check right here.
Sure. I'm
With
happy about that.
advantage.
Cool.
I swear to God, if you roll double net once, I'm literally gonna flip the table
It's
and fall.
happened before.
Okay.
Above a 10, that's fine. I can work with that.
I needed that. I need that double that one.
Dude, the last time that happened, we killed the kid. Okay, no, we don't need that.
As you also see that their hands are covered in something your tribe only has seen, or not even seen, but hear tales about.
I got the
Artifacts
magic.
after that from the last time. As you can sense temporal magic, like the instability almost is like you sense instability in the fabric coming from his very hands as you see him right now for the first time real. You see these metallic gloved hands infused to him.
Oh my god. Okay.
And you can feel that something is pulsating, something that can rip holes into the fabric of reality. You can sense that they and him having the potential of that. So what he's saying might actually be true.
Okay. Kolith. Sorry. Koi. Um, I have to ask you.
Mhm.
How long have your hands been like that? He points to your metallic, rune-covered hands.
For the longest time I could remember. Probably.
Oh my god, she has fucked with your... The shade has messed with your mind so hard.
Yeah. No, I'm telling you, I am.
I literally saw you earlier today. You did not have temporal violating gloves.
I mean, yeah. But I could
So,
use magic.
No, but you did know that he always had them covered up.
sure. Out of character, I'm as a player, I'm completely aware of this. Kolith isn't.
Yeah.
You didn't roll high enough perception or give me an int
Dude,
roll.
with these perception rolls, can you blame? I'm rolling nothing. So, I'm playing with it.
Cool.
I would have this entity. It is incredible if it has the power to alter, one, your memories, and two, your okay, there are two possibilities here. So the first is this creature has ripped you forward in time, like you say, and thus has permanently damaged our time. You could have been, well, you're a hero now. You could have been a great hero in the day, and
Koi,
saved and saved a great city from falling. Or B, the thing has tricked you into believing that you
it's
were
A.
ripped forward in time, in which it is robbing you of your very self. Now,
It's
which
A.
violation of your very being is less egregious?
It's A. I was ripped from my time. I'm
So,
supposed to be dead.
okay, so it violated your time.
No, we
And
kind. I think we've kind of. She did it because she did it to save me, and I guess because of the power within that area when the crystal exploded, it had some dire consequences.
what
Case
crystal exploded?
case in point, he punches reality and then pulls out his hand. DM, is that possible? Before I do this, is it possible that I can just punch reality and then pull off my hand?
Are you becoming Superboy Prime here?
Yes, you can, for a brief moment, punch a hole in
See?
reality into other planes.
that that's beautiful. Are you this out of character? This power is amazing.
No, it's
Oh,
not, because you have to remember, if you rip enough a hole, something will come through, and that's not necessarily being a friend. I'm just pointing that out.
yeah, man.
But Koi doesn't know
Okay.
that.
Koi doesn't know that at
No,
all. Woohoo!
Yeah,
don't.
exactly. It's all good.
Hello, me, M Summon, chaotic cinnamon roll. I am gonna have fun with this. In character, Chloe's gonna look to him. See what I mean?
Where did I find myself?
I don't know. I need to go and look for artifacts, and I know where to find one.
Okay.
Koi,
Yeah,
you remember the hub with that giant crystal in the middle?
yeah,
That powers or at least powers some of the teleporting archways?
yeah. That's the one I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
that
the one I
was
was
once
referring
part
to.
of the tower, you remember?
Oh, oh, yeah. Oh,
But
oh, we're gonna have fun with
I
this.
am being asked by my dear fiance over text if we can take a really, really short break because she needs help carrying up the little one because she's just coming home right now. So we'll
Okay,
take a
that's
short break here. Again, I'm sorry if we taking all these small short breaks here, but it happens. I hope you're. I'll still like to say thank you to all of you who are watching us, either live or is lurking. We'll be right back.
after these messages.
Poor Koi.
Oh, yes! This power.
Oh god, we're so fucked. We're so
Giving
fucked.
you know what? You know what? You know what? Groovy. Screw being the pact maker. Screw being the daughter of the moon goddess. I'm gonna be the realm breaker. This is
Mhm.
gonna be fun.
Go for it. My guy will just be horrified that you're doing it. 'Cause
Oh yes.
he's literally designed to detect violations in reality.
Shit.
Well.
I didn't. I didn't build him to do that.
Hey man, I didn't know I had that in my backstory too.
So it's just I find it absolutely delicious that I somehow built a guy who's just now going to be like Koi's just going to be
Oh,
happily walking through, and I'm just going to be horrified at everything he does. Like, oh, don't do that to reality. It's so fragile. What are you doing?
wait until I feel like, hey DM, can I, when I hit this person with my spear, can I channel the power of realm breaking to shatter this man out of reality?
What you might want to rephrase it as is a low grade banishment.
No, I want to shatter this person. I want to shatter them, like destroy them from reality, kind of thing.
So
Yeah. It's
uh,
probably
it,
gonna be better.
it'd be better to phrase it as just as somebody
No,
who
no.
has GM before. I'd be more receptive to a player saying, hey, when I if I like do something super special, well, Ultra Saiyan, and would it be possible for me to get a low grade banishment on like a critical hit or something with these gloves if I punch something? And as a GM, I would be like, you know what? Rule of cool, that's awesome.
I'm,
But
where?
especially
No,
since we're fighting things with like charisma of nothing, that'd be
yeah.
hilarious. You punch a godflesh and it disappears because of the low grade banishment.
You know how hilarious that would be? We punch a godflesh with this, and then DM's like, "Are you sure you want to do that? Are you really sure?"
Are you sure about that?
Are you?
And if I say, and if I say yes, then the whole realm starts being corrupt.
So I just want to point this out to you guys. Kolith
Yeah.
just arrived. I've he found out that um that the that some people some rather rude people he was dealing with are actually descended from ancients are descendant of people from an ancient civilization that were high technology that was living near where his clan operates. It's so that's weird. He then meets a gorgon. Don't see that every day, especially one that was created by divinity. Then and and pseudo beast people are born in a village, and he finds out that they're not beast people, that they're actually pseudo divine.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
in a single day, this is still his first day here.
Yeah.
So oh, and then he finds a person who can then rip a hole in time, for funsies. And he's just like, oh god.
Yeah.
Just your, oh no, how's Tammy gonna take all of this?
You ripping holes in reality? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm still contemplating how she's going to react to that. Hmm.
Being like, hey, I can now rip holes in reality. Hmm.
'Cause- yeah, it's
Hmm.
not that
Great.
he holds all of that stuff as like sacrosanct. It's just he can see it and he's very attuned to it.
Yeah.
And he's very cautious of extraplanar beings
Oh
because
yeah,
they're
yeah.
dangerous.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just letting you know, I'm not actually gonna be chaotic with this power.
Oh.
I'm not actually gonna rip a hole through reality 24/7.
Oh, dude, we're
I know the
your
Okay, now
RP.
if whoever comes out of that hole,
Yeah,
and
but Noom's
people.
gonna be upset with me, and then we could TPK because I decided, hey, let me rip a hole in reality because I'm bored.
New
Hey,
tribe.
if we do that, if we do that, we all play a guts that's cousins.
Oh yeah,
That's
that'd be
family.
the
I want a whole
Fast
new
and the
village. I want to be a funny
Fast
little
and the
guy. I just want to be a funny little guy. Just want to be little
we just all play gnomes.
Fast and the Furious back in time. Yeah. Oh, I can't wait. Look,
But yeah, so he's having culture shock. It's fine.
Culture. What culture?
I forgot to mention, he also found out that you guys have a method to kill the thing that that his clan have been struggling to fight against for like 40 years.
Yeah, so he's stuck with this. He can't run away.
No, he can't run. He needs you guys so bad. His as Void has stated, the stick of desperation is on this man.
Yeah, yeah.
He is so desperate to get you guys to go with him.
yeah, that's fair.
What's even kind of also funny is by the traditions of his tribe, he has to stick with you guys for at least a year.
What? Why?
Because as because since his tribe wanders, they go in basically a gigantic circle that takes a year or two to go through. Oh, and his choices are either I try and chase them down, and he's been away from them for about 4 months.
Mhm.
So they could have continued on their path or done it would be very
Yep.
difficult for him to track them down at this point because the trail's very cold at this point. Um and he knows that they'll be coming around this area in about a year or two. So if he ever wants to go home, he has to stay here or around the area for the next year or two to get home again.
Dang. Rough.
Dang, indeed.
I had honestly I had to figure out a good reason why he would stick around, just to make sure, and it made the most sense because nomads travel in cycles, so only makes sense. But
Man,
he's just looking around
this,
like, oh my god.
who are these people?
Well, that's part of the reason why he is also like, hey, I need to get these people to like me. Let me show you guys how useful I am. And then he finds literally people that are just like, we need the things that you can mass produce. I'm like, oh, I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, since he's not technically part of your tribe, he's gonna ask for payment, by the way, for all the bricks and stuff that he's been making.
Yeah, we'll give
All
him
right.
payment. We'll give him
Um,
payment, then we'll send him off the way. He's
oh,
not gonna get money, but just telling you.
his payment's gonna actually be pretty much what you guys want, anyways. Um, his people don't have writing.
Oh.
I am back.
So what he's going to ask
Welcome back.
is in exchange for making all these bricks and stuff to make it so these people can actually settle here. He's going to ask for that new tribe to make a small library so he can and take that knowledge to his people. So it's literally what the other faction wants, what you guys want. So the payments it's a win-win-win for everybody. So,
Okay. Fair.
but that's what he's going to ask for. It's a hefty price for what he's giving, but he figures he might as well ask for it because worst case scenario, you guys say no. But he'll also be giving you guys his potions. Come on, like 5 potions totally worth a library.
Yeah, totally. That's we don't even know what a fucking library is.
Welcome back. Man, this room is so Joe.
This is there's such a concentration of just insane things in this small town.
I feel sorry for this.
Koi, this is what
Oh, I
happens
keep-
when you give the GM a blank slate to work with.
I am happy with what you did, friend. I am happy. You gave me so much. You gave the chaotic kid something this amazing with having something that can fully power it to a certain degree. Oh man, this is just amazing. Oh, it's coming together. You know, you know what? All those sessions of being a side character was worth it. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Now you're
I
literally
appreciate
the hero of time.
Yeah.
We need to call you Link
gotta-
now.
I swear if you. Yeah, Koi's actual name was Link, canonically.
God damn
Ew.
it.
Oh god, no, please no.
I need the meme of Crunk when it all comes together now.
Oh, it's all coming together. Oh yeah, it's all coming together now. Can't wait. I can't wait until Void comes back. It's like, what happened?
Oh yeah.
Koi can rip everything in reality.
So okay.
Wait,
So
also
now
doesn't
that-
answer to you anymore? He has a wife.
Yes.
I have good kids.
Fuck your
I have
dog,
a
fuck your village, fuck your kids.
Gwendolyn's gonna be so heartbroken.
Koi,
True.
Koi going up to the elders, being like, "Fuck your family. I'm out of here. Deuces. I got round breaking. He doing?
No, because he's a hero of time. He has to help every village.
Oh fudge! Dang
But-
it! You know what?
But
If I'm doing it, I'm doing it my
he will
way.
destroy all my pots.
Then you
So-
won't have anything.
Completely destroyed.
So, getting back on topic and getting back to the game.
So, so you're saying, okay, so right now this is, you're gonna trust this extra, this entity, is what you're telling me.
I'm gonna trust my wife. What's wrong with you?
Oh, you're married to
Yes.
to the Wraith of Time.
Uh-huh. I even have a wait. Slow down. Before I say this, does Koi know that knows that Kothis is maybe his actual son or no? Looking at you, GM. DM.
Give me a
God.
second. Give me a second. I'm cooking, damn
God,
it.
Let him cook.
God, cook faster.
There you go.
You can't rush the cooking.
There
There
is
we go.
your memories are not entirely uh, in focus, so you're actually not sure if he is actually a child of you and Alane, or potentially from another bonding, so to speak.
Yeah, but like, what I'm asking is like, was he there when when he said, "Oh yeah, my mom is Alane. Do you know where she is?" That's
No,
what I'm
you were
asking.
not. You were not
No,
there.
just me, call it and Tenny,
Yeah.
and Nim.
No.
Yeah.
All right, and no one brought it up, right?
No.
Hell nah.
Why would we bring it up? I haven't even made that connection yet.
Yo, because
Okay.
we were interrupted by insane birth.
By the
All right.
of beast men to the village.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand. Now okay.
Yeah. No, no, no,
Uh
no, no.
no, that is definitely my wife. I don't know what to tell you.
She has been taking a very long walk recently.
Okay.
Clay,
Oh,
Clay's just looking at Cauthus. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna rub the back of my head. Well, I'm gonna try and find a. I'm gonna uh, make a poultice for that slam in the
No.
back of my head.
Oh, my bad. I don't know what power I have, but apparently I still have a lot of power. Please be careful.
Oh,
Hello, Super.
okay. Um, I'm gonna leave you to reach into time and touch your wife as he just sort of backs away slowly.
What, what do you mean? Please, please gonna walk up to
No, no.
the JoJo.
I walked
What?
up and your hand was in a time portal, so I assume you were touching your wife.
It was not. What?
You saw
Koi
it here,
grabs him by
folks.
Koi grabs him by the collar. I was not, and lifts him up. I was not. I would never do that. And the fact that
You'd
you
never touch your
assume.
wife?
No, I
You
wouldn't punch her. Not touch.
I
What
never said you
line?
punched your wife. I said you were touching your wife.
Oh my god.
DM, am I walking past them while going past those two?
I really hope so. I really hope so.
As you were walking back deep in thought, you are like awakening to you hear like this smack as you saw a Kolov like being launched off. Like it grabs your attention as you're seeing them squaring off against each other. That's what you see in the distance.
Oh no! Oi, what are you two doing?
And so you come up as Koi is bare borderline strangling him.
Not
Oi,
strangling, just holding him up by the collar and lifting him up with ease. Oh,
Oi, what are you doing?
I
Koi,
just said he wanted to touch his spectral time wife.
my
What?
bad. I thought you said you wanted to. I wanted to punch my wife. That's why I got upset.
Can you explain to me what in the world is going on here?
All right. I gently let him down and then dust him off.
I'm
You okay?
gonna
So
step away and look suspiciously at Koi. So I was making bricks, like like I was contracted to do.
Oh.
And then I felt a rift in space and time, and I figured, hey, you guys have been pretty lax on taking care of this, the otherworldly powers in this village. I figured I would, check it out, make sure everything's okay, and I saw this. I saw Koi
Ooh, that was
sticking his hand into a temporal rift,
in
and
reality.
uh, sorry, a temporal rift in reality. And I did the neighborly thing and pulled him out, and then he proceeded to assault me and tell me that I was interrupting him, touching his spectral time ghost wife.
He just has like a look of confusion and just turns to Koi.
Okay, let me get this. You know what? I see it. I see it. I see why Justin get past with laughing. I see it. Alright, oh,
It's too
okay.
fucking good, man.
Hence, I'm playing it up.
Okay. Alright, get the character. No, yeah, apparently Alani is my wife, and technically I'm not supposed to be here.
Yeah, apparently he's the hero of time.
I did not say hero of time, but
Yes, I
that's
did.
what. Okay. But yeah,
Alane is your wife.
gives a nod.
Wait, Alane. Did you just
Yeah.
say his wife's name is Alane?
Yes.
I met your kid.
What?
He says those spiders as well. Putting
Yeah,
two and two
Nim shot
together.
him with an arrow.
I have
Oh.
a.
Gods! Wait, how do we know this is he's telling the truth? Koi,
No, no.
what made you?
The guy said his
You'll
mother
be
was
quiet. You be
Alane.
quiet. You be quiet. Koi, please tell me.
Yeah.
What made you what happened that made you have this conclusion that Alani is your wife?
Okay, so this is what happened. I finally thought I would ask because I found it strange that I don't remember anything about my past. So, if it's not because I lost my memories because of some random event, it's probably because I I thought at the time I may be a spirit in place of Koi, while the person before me. No, Alane, using some of her power, decided to show me a glimpse of my past to understand what had happened.
And what happened in this vision of yours?
What had happened was I watched my home city come crumbling down because of something I don't know what was happening outside. Alane was trying to fix or contain or maintain a barrier protecting the city, and when I tried to help her, I told her to run. And when she was, but then she turned to me and she said it was too late before we were both engulfed in a flash of light, which I'm thinking was the crystal exploding. Only to find out that Alane paid a great price just to bring me to this timeline. Well, this part of time at the cost of herself. So at the moment, the reason why she always appears as a shadow is because she is technically an outer plane being that's not supposed to be in reality, but through sheer will and power, she can manifest herself into it. Also, I got these gauntlets that allow me to rip through time.
What? How, where did you get those? And because I've only just learned from her, yet you seem to have yourself a pair.
It was what I was wearing when I was trying to help Alani contain the crystal and put it and get it under control.
Would you mind taking one of those off so I can take a closer look at it?
I cannot take them off. They burnt to my skin.
They're
It seems,
infused into your hands.
yes, it seems the explosion has affected me in more ways than one.
And do you know what the explosion was from?
The crystal, which I'm guessing, if it
It's
lines up,
useless. Could be
yeah, that's
Uthmar.
what that's what I was getting at. It is Uthless crystal.
Okay, we seem to have one part of mystery solved, but still that does beg the question as to what could have caused this.
Caused what?
So many. The explosion?
Probably because of what had happened that day. It was because of because of the one who shan't be named attacking the crystal. And that day Alana was talking about where she asked for the gods' help and nothing happened. Probably be on that day that all of this happened.
Huh.
So I know what happened to Uthla.
At least you were there when that happened, as you so claim.
Mm-hmm. And from what Alani says, if I gather more artifacts, knowledge, and all of that, I could potentially make these stronger. Gestures to gloves.
Huh. This is a lot to take in and so very confusing.
You don't understand how confusing it is for me.
Oh, right, since I'm here, I'm, we should head back to them because I just got done talking with the elders not too long ago, and they said they're gonna bring someone over to check on the children.
Sure. I'll check on the pseudo divine beast people. Seems like a wonderful use of my time.
Yeah,
I
and we
would.
might well keep our guard up.
Oh, speaking of it, hey Seamus, I need to talk to you.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna talk with the newborns. See
I
ya.
am going.
You guys have a chat. Obviously, there's a bunch you need to get off your chest.
We are going together. There's no weaseling your way out of it. Now let's go. As they walking, Seamus, it's your time to shine. I'm not gonna lie to you, Chief.
What do you mean? What, did you hurt yourself or something?
Tanny, unfortunately, feels very stressed with what's going on in with Nim, and the fact that she has to be the one to, I don't know, talk to the elders. She would like some alone time away from, not alone time. She would like something to distract her from all of this. To the point that she has asked me, could I potentially point out some people who can help her be distracted? That's where you come in. You're gonna help her. You're gonna help her be distracted.
I'm afraid as to what you mean by that.
You're you're going on a date with her. Because I'm not gonna lie to you. It's either A, I'm not gonna point out people to her, and she's gonna be upset with me, in turn making the relationship between us worse, or B, you're gonna step up and make the first move.
Okay. I'm gonna intercept here.
What?
Please, don't listen to him. That advice is terrible.
Okay,
Yes,
do you,
if you're attracted to this Tenny girl, sure, make a move. But don't do it because it might make his life harder. That's a bad reason to try to sleep with anybody.
that is not even the reason. I was just trying.
You
I was
just
just trying to. First off, I know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to just make. I'm trying to give him an incentive to actually do it. It's not really that I. It's not really that I care if she hates me or not, because already she does have a grudge against me. I just want her and him to be happy, and these two like to take their time and not do anything that would make them happy. So I'd appreciate it if he was able to make the first move, because this opportunity is only coming once and once only. And if he messes this up, I'm gonna have to point her out to some random guy, which you may lose her to. And I don't want you to live in regret that you didn't make the leap of faith when you had the chance. So please, James, I'm not forcing you. That's why I'm asking. So please, just take her out on a date. You don't have to comply with my wants and needs. If you're not gonna do it for me, do it. If you're not gonna do it for me or for her, do it for yourself.
Okay, dude.
He's Seamus is like beat red as about hearing you all guys talk about this in front of him. Also, today, when did I reject it? When did I reject her?
Out of character.
I'm saying out of this character.
Well, out of
Yeah.
character. She has made several passes. Tenny has made several passes at Seamus, and Seamus has been
Mhm.
oblivious to it, and that's totally in Seamus's character. So there's nothing wrong with it. Everything's fine. It's just it did happen.
Well, I mean, you did technically reject her the next day as well. When you're like, because like you didn't just leave it at, oh, she's attracted to you. You had to make a point to be like, yeah, I'm attracted to you too, but I don't want to do anything.
Congrats,
because
but
it's too soon. Like, you know, I don't want a family, and then she's like, "Well, I don't want a family," right? So like,
it's on you.
yeah, like you could have not said anything, and then she would have been like, "Oh, okay, like, you know, maybe something will
There's a
happen when
time.
we're all like, you know, um
Strung
mentally
out.
sound and not drunk." And you just like straight up made a point to be like, "Yeah, but it's not gonna happen." Be like, "Yeah, you're attractive. It's not gonna happen."
Okay, I
And
feel like
again,
something
that makes sense for
was
his character.
mistranslated there.
Well, yeah, absolutely. It's Tenny we're talking about. She doesn't get any of this shit. She's just like, "Well, I wanted to sleep with him, and now he's coming up with all these excuses why he's not gonna sleep. So, okay,
What's the
whatever."
point? Out of conflict. Ooh, out of conflict. Makes sense. Yeah, you see? You goofy goober? This is your fault.
But okay, back it. So, now that that incredibly awkward conversation is over, I'm gonna walk away now. Because remember, you insisted that he stay for that conversation.
No, I insisted we all go together to the group, to the babies
Yeah, it's
to check
proceeded to
up
have
on
a very awkward conversation around him. And he's just like, oh god.
Yeah, yeah.
So he's just gonna speed up and walk away from you because he doesn't want to be around this. Okay.
Oh, Poe's gonna just after leaving him with that advice, he's gonna also keep going with a purpose now to to check up on the kids in case there's someone there who's gonna complain or something.
So
She was just slowly fall behind with his head down.
so
Why?
He's
Why is he down?
embarrassed.
once Kolith realizes that you're heading to the kids, he's gonna change his direction. He just want to open up some distance from you. He does not want to be around you right now.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Um,
But
I'm going
guys,
to
I think we will start to run out for today now because we've been at it for almost 4
Okay.
hours with the stream.
days of our lives, seriously.
Yes, it's
The
great,
days.
isn't it? And we will
It's
have
always
the
fun.
conclusion of this drama next episode.
Indeed.
Oh,
James is just an open. Sorry, Kolith
Yeah.
is an open retreat. Just like no.
but as I said, we will have a ending to this little drama here. Next session, next week, I hope to see you all here. You
Drama
have
will never end.
indeed, as I need my drama, as I am the drama llama.
I am the drama.
Okay, get off the stage, DM, please. I wouldn't be here anymore. I'm leaving.
But again,
Yeah.
thank you to you who have viewed and are watching this. Thanks to you for giving us the
You guys.
joy of watching us with this madness that we're handling. And to you, dear players, I would like to say thank you for always coming up and playing and telling the story as it progresses. And I
No,
hope
thank
to
you.
see you all next week, same time as always. And remember, there is a link down below that takes you to our YouTube channel where all other VODs will be saved into two playlists right now. We have the songs of Uthmar and the tribes of Uthmar, the two series that are going on right now. But see you around, and thank you as always, and may you have a fortuitous day, night, or evening wherever you are. Until next time, bye bye.
Bye, stream.
Bye.
Bye bye now.